Hey friends, today we're going to be working on word problems. In third grade we have a little model that we use to help with word problems. So I like to use this little grid here. It has 4 parts. So I'm going to read the word problem to us, and then I'm going to talk about how we want to use this model to help us solve word problems. So the question says, in Miss Morris's room, there were 35 students who needed chairs. There were only 18 chairs in the room. How many more chairs needed to be in the room so everyone could sit down? So when we look at a word problem, we need to think in our little noggins, what information are they giving us? What is the question asking? So in this question, we can it says how many more chairs needed to be in the room so everyone could sit down. Okay. Well, let's think about how many. What do we know? So we know that there are 35 students who needed chairs, and then that there were only 18 chairs in the room. Okay. So how many more chairs is our question? Well, what do we know? 35 students needed chairs, and that we know that there were 18 chairs in the room. You can make little bullets like this. What do you know? Then we're going to create a model. So you could draw a picture. For this one, we're going to think about it this way. We know that there are 35 students needed chairs. How many are in the room? Well, there's currently 18 in the room. How many more chairs do we need? That's what we need to solve. But this is a good model to help us get there. So we know that this is our total, 35 is our total, and we have one part right here with 18. We got to figure out what the other part is. So when we have a whole and one part, we can subtract to help us solve. So solving, that's where you're going to pick a strategy and solve the problem. So we're going to do 35 minus 18. I'm going to do it this way. You can pick another way, whichever way works best for you. So looking at my ones place here, 5 minus 8. Can I do that? If I have 5 cookies, can I eat 8 cookies? No. So I need to regroup. So I'm going to go to the tens place. I'm going to take one of those 3 tens. I'll have 2 tens left over. I'm going to explode my 1 10 into 10 ones. So 5 ones plus 10 ones is going to be 15 ones. Now I can do 15 minus 8, which is going to be 7. And then 2 minus 1 is 1. So there's where we solved our problem. The last part is, for number 4, is to answer with a complete sentence. Don't forget units we're working with units. So my complete sentence would say, we're just answering the question. So the question was, how many more chairs needed to be in the room so everyone could sit down? Well, our answer, we're going to use this. 17 more chairs are needed. So that answers our question. We answered with a sentence. We're good to go. Let's look at one more. Maddie ate 18 gummy bears. Cora ate 27 gummy bears. How many gummy bears did the girls eat in all? So I'm going to highlight our question. How many gummy bears did the girls eat in all? So how many gummies in all? That's our question. What do we know? Maddie ate 18. Cora ate 27. How many in all? So Maddie, Cora, 27. So let's draw a picture. So this time we have parts. So Maddie had 18, Cora had 27, but we don't know how many in all. So this clues me in that we need to do what? Which operation are we going to do? Addition or subtraction? If we want to know how many they ate in all, we need to know the total amount. So we need to add. So that's where we're going to solve it here. Start in the ones place. 8 plus 7 is 15. 15 has 1 10 and 5 ones. Then I have 1 10 plus 1 10 plus 2 10s. That's going to be 4 10s. So that's 45. So answering with a sentence. How many gummy bears did the girls eat in all? The girls ate 45 gummy bears in all. This is a way that we're going to practice solving word problems because we're going to be doing word problems all year long, and this is a good strategy to have in place to help us work through these fun problems.